wait a little bit and see if anyone turns up. But yeah, hi guys, it's Dieselworks123. It's been a while since I've been on this channel, so a bit out of touch of things, and I'm doing a live stream for the first time. Wow, a live stream. That's something new. Well, for me it is anyway. Streaming seems to be something that's of the usual these days. But I'm very out of touch like that. So, I decided I'd give it a shot. Why not? And what better thing to do a live stream of than of the new Lego Mario sets. Now, I started this earlier today, and if you guys follow me on TikTok, then you would have seen this well in advance, but I managed to pick up the new Bowser Express Train Lego set that came on the 1st of August. And as you can see here, I've built the rolling stock and I've built the characters, but I still need to build the actual locomotive. Now, I think there's like, now let me see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got about 8 bags to go through. Yeah, we've got about 8 bags to build the locomotive, and where is it? There it is. I was quite impressed because this set came with 2 manuals. This is the first manual. It was, it's a small manual, and that was for the characters in the rolling stock. As you can see there, there's a cannon car, there's a coach, a hand car, and all these little characters down here. There's a Hammer Bro and Boom Boom. There's some very sophisticated looking Goombas there. But yes, so yeah, this little book here was just for the rolling stock. I managed to knock that out in about an hour and a half. But this is a massive book, and this is just for the locomotive. The locomotive itself is about 8 bags, so that's nuts. That's insane. Yeah, well, we'll just wait a little bit before we actually get into the build. Where's my containers? There we are. So I have these little containers here. This is how I sort my Lego. Main Lego that comes out the bag goes in here. The smaller bag pieces go in here, and this bag this is literally just all spare pieces. So yeah. Now I'm not expecting anyone to actually watch this live stream live, or at least someone might watch it afterwards, because I'm very inconsistent with uploading on YouTube, and the reason for that is I just live a normal life. I've got 2 kids. It's very busy when you've got 2 kids. So yes, now yeah, let's move the camera a little bit so I can show you guys. These are all of the current Mario Lego sets that I've built. There's so many here, man. There's so many here. There's quite a few sets here, yes, but so far I think my favorite, and it's quite a simple one of my favorites is this little one here. When you put Mario in it and start flying around, it makes the helicopter sounds. It's, it's literally toys to life. It's really cool. Now, let's have a look at some of the prices for some of this stuff. Super Mario Cat Mario suit was $16, reduced to $8. And the same can be said about the Fire Mario here. What else have we got? Oh, yep, the Bowser set itself. This Bowser train was $220. and I'm definitely getting my money's worth. But speaking of, let's get into building. So yeah, we're building the locomotive portion of this Lego Bowser train. There's about, I'd say about 6 or 7 bags that make the entire locomotive. The rolling stock I managed to knock out in about an hour, and the rolling stock is really cool. You got the cannon car here, you got the coach, you got the hand car. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So yeah, yeah, I suppose I'll just get a start with the Bowser train. I might have to move the rolling stock just so I've got a bit more space to work with here. We'll just put the rolling stock down there for now with the boxes. Okay, so bag 7. Right, there you go. Okay, so let's crack on to building this locomotive. Let's have a bit of background noise. Let's see here. Here we go. Alright, some chill lo-fi beats, some late night Lego building. What can go wrong? Right, so let's make a start. Yeah, I'm completely new to this live streaming thing. I don't know how to advertise the fact that I'm going live. All I did was I made a community post. I uploaded a story on my TikTok and also a video to my TikTok about it, and also did an Instagram post. So, you know, I'm not too fussed if people don't watch this live stream, because at least I will be able to document the process of being able to build this Bowser train, because usually with all the other Lego Mario sets that I've built, you have to use the Mario app to actually build the sets, and there's been so many times where I've wanted to film the process of building a Mario set, but I can't because my phone is being used for, you know, building the actual sets, and that can get quite annoying sometimes. So what do we need here? We need 4 of these little pins. I see we've got someone watching. Hello. Finally got someone to watch. Hello. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, isn't it? Ah, Damien, how are you, mate? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, honestly, the only thing I can say is being a father, having kids takes a lot of your time. That's where I disappear to most of the time. When I have these long breaks on YouTube, that's just what happens. It's just life. That's just how it is. But yes, so you've joined right at the right moment, because we're only just getting to the build process of this Bowser train locomotive. I have done the rolling stock already, and the rolling stock is actually really, really cool. I might bring the rolling stock back up in a minute so I can show you, because there are some really cool components there. Okay, so I need 2 studs. Where are the studs? What color are they? They're brown. Okay, so yeah, there we go. 2 little brown studs. They go there. Yeah, just some chill times. Some nice lo-fi Sonic the Hedgehog music playing in the background. Building Legos. What's there to complain about? Yeah, I did see some posts there, Damien, that you were on holiday. I didn't know exactly where you were, but was I wrong to say that there was like a coin-operated Thomas ride? Because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that exact ride at some point when I was a kid. Do correct me if I'm wrong there, but I mean, I'd love to own something like that. Yeah, trust me, I already have the bluey gnomes. I've literally got all of the bluey stuff from Hammerbarn that you can get. I've really wanted one of those aprons that the Hammerbarn workers wear, but that's unfortunately something that's not able to be bought, so... Oh well, but yeah, trust me, I've seen some ridiculous prices as well for those bluey gnomes, like, they, like, upwards of like $600 for one gnome. It's ridiculous. Like, I think here in New Zealand they're like $23. Who's going to pay that much? I suppose they are exclusive to Australia and New Zealand, so a lot of people outside of the country would probably be real keen to get them. Yeah, and from what I understand as well, Australia, like, Bunnings in Australia managed to get like these more range of their stuff. Like, there was a whole bunch of dog toys. I remember distinctly there was like a Chattermax dog toy, and I was like, why can't we get that in New Zealand? I would totally buy that. Oh, we need 2 more studs there. Either side. Oh wow, we've got 3 people watching now. Yeah, Australia does get some of the more exclusive stuff, like those coins, for example, that they recently had. Like, they were so cool, but it was so dumb the way that you were able to purchase them, like having to be selected via a ballot, like that. Nah. And then, like, same thing with those coins as it was the gnomes. I started seeing them pretty much straight away on eBay for upwards of like $400 for the 3 coins, and I'm pretty sure it was like $55 for all 3. It's nuts. Like, the resale market, it even, like, oh, don't even get me started on Thomas resale stuff, man. That's a whole other league in its own. Something I find funny is, like, here in New Zealand, we got Tommy Oliver, so to us that's not rare. Like, what is the exact thing with Tommy Oliver? Is it just because it wasn't sold in, like, America? Is that why it's so considered quote unquote rare? Okay, so these 2 bits. Red bits. Alright, now some... Oh, that goes over here, okay. Right there. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can find it on Marketplace. I've seen it multiple times in like lots on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, it's funny because I don't think a lot of people would like for example, parents, like, they wouldn't really know that that's a quote unquote rare toy. It's only if like they've got like a diehard Thomas fan in the house that knows what a Tommy Oliver is, or a Player L Oliver. Whatever you want to go with. The lingo's both the same, in my opinion. Okay. So what pieces do we need here? Two of them. Four of these. Two of them, okay. Okay. Yeah, can you tell I'm not used to live streaming? I'm just thinking to myself, I've got to constantly be doing something because it's a live stream. That's what live streamers do. You got to entertain audiences, don't you? I mean, trust me, I am not used to live streaming whatsoever. This is probably like maybe the third time I've ever gone live on my YouTube channel. I think the other two times it was when I was playing Crash Bandicoot on a PS4 and looking at vintage Thomas books. Like, it blows my mind how like Twitch streamers can do that like for hours on end. Excuse me. Okay, so where are we? Right, so they go there. I wonder what we're actually building, like what portion of the locomotive this is. Like, is it the cab? Is it the boiler? Who knows? Inputs. And then that goes there. Cool. No, so what I'm building here is strictly the locomotive, because there's where is it? Yeah. So there were two separate booklets in the set. There was this smaller one here, which was strictly for all of the rolling stock. There's this really big one here, which is strictly for the locomotive. Oh, here's the roll. Hang on, I'll just grab the rolling stock now. Alright, so the first bit of rolling stock here is this hand car. I love everything about this, apart from the fact that it uses a pickaxe for a coupling. Like, why? The rest of the coupling system on this train is perfect, but this, yeah, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, like, the hand car itself actually moves, so you know that's cool. And then we've got this cannon car here. You can actually shoot this. It actually shoots quite far. You know, rotate. Full rotato potato. Yeah, it's just a little flat car with a cannon on it. Very Bowser-like. And then we've got my personal favourite piece of the rolling stock. We've got this coach here. Now the coach actually has something special in it. You can take the roof section off here and it reveals the interior. Like, that's so cool. You actually got seats and a table and cups of tea and a croissant. Like, yeah, it's a cool little carriage. I really like this. And then, like, you connect the whole thing together here. So there's the coach, there's the handcar, here's the cannon car. So that's the whole consist. I think this whole consist took me about maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do, I think. So it wasn't too bad. I did this slowly throughout the day. But you don't know how hard it was for me to not just jump straight into the train, because I wanted to have a try at live streaming it, and that's what I'm doing now. Having an attempt at live streaming for a change, because I mean, I would film a video for the channel of me building this, very much in the style of a YouTuber that I really like, Peebs, or Peanut Butter Gamer. He builds Lego videos all the time, and builds Lego videos. Yes, that was English. He builds Lego on his channel and videos all the time. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's get back to the build. We need a yellow gear. Yellow gear. Oh no, sorry, it's a tan gear. Right, gotcha. Okay, so gear goes in there. Gotcha. And then where's this go? Right. Right there. Is that right? No, I've done something wrong here. Wait. Yeah. What have I done here? These are meant to be on the side. That's what I've messed up there. Right. At least I caught that while it was still in the early stages. Now that should work. Yes, that right. Now I've got it. Crisis averted. Why does that not want to go down? Alright. Okay, there we go. See, that's how it should look. Yes. Okay, cool. So has anyone been watching any of the Audrey extravaganza stuff? I was watching Thomas Theorist's video today, and that'd be such a dream to be able to go to the Audrey extravaganza. That would be just so cool. Right, so okay, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that we're building the chassis. I just figured I could probably actually just download this live stream and cut it up into a video. That way I could actually make a video. Oh, maybe that's the way to go, yeah. God, I'm smart, aren't I? Oh. That's a Tim the Toolman Taylor reference for anyone that doesn't understand that. That's all done. Next page. Giant yellow stick and black gear. Right. then a small black rod and this green connector with this rod attached to it. And another gear on the end of that. Okay, gotcha. So that goes there. Then we get two of these. Plonk, plonk. Oh wait, no, there's meant to be stoppers on there. Wait, hang on, I've skipped a few steps here. So yeah, there. Yeah, okay. Then them, and then another one on the end. Right, gotcha. Okay. Alright, I think that's how it goes. I'm so confused. Okay, so the yellow rod goes in here. Right. And that one goes there. Okay, we've got some sort of mechanism going there. Two of these. Alright, so we're making progress slowly but surely. There we go. So I'm looking good so far. Yes, I have heard of, I think I literally saw an ad today on Facebook about Peter Alexander having bluey stuff. But every time I've gone to my local Peter Alexander, they say they never have bluey stock in. So I'll have to check that sometime this week when I go into town. But yeah, I really want adult bluey clothes. Like, I've got one T-shirt from Kmart, and that's actually I've got a 4 set of boxes actually that are all bandit themed from Kmart also. So I suppose I do have some adult bluey clothes. Where am I? We need 2 of these, 2 of these. Okay, so we're double stacking here. Yes, so every time I've gone into Peter Alexander, they've pretty much explained it to me like it's mostly just like an exclusive to Australia. Yeah, so yeah, my local Kmart, I don't think they're going to be restocking Thomas stuff either, because for the longest time, my local Kmart has simply just had a singular motorized all engines go diesel. That's all that's been in there for like the past 6 or so months, I'd say. And it doesn't look like it's selling, so yeah, like that's nothing new to me as well, because Kmart did go through a stage of not having Thomas stuff back in like 2015. I remember the first time that Kmart actually got Thomas stuff back was when Minis came around, and I remember seeing them in Kmart, and I was like, oh, Kmart finally has Thomas stuff. Okay, so we need a tan gear, the rod, one of them, and one of them. Okay. So put the gear on there like that. Okay. Yeah, who knows? It's up and down with Kmart. You can never tell. Like locally, the only places locally around me that I can get Thomas merch is let's see, we've got the Warehouse, we've got Kmart, Toy World, and Farmers. I think that's it. You might occasionally find Thomas stuff in Whitcoles, maybe. That's a very big maybe though. Oh yeah, so we've got some more gear action happening here. Cool. Right, so what's next? One of them. And one of them. That's it, okay. Right, we're making some sort of lever here. It's going to do something with the train. I've tried not to watch any YouTube videos of other people reviewing this set because I wanted to go in blind. But yeah, like, how could a train fan or a Mario fan or a Thomas fan not pick up something like this? This is a peak Lego set. Oh wait, I put that in the wrong way. Hang on, that's the way, like that. Alright, we got a lever here. Don't know what it does, but sure, okay. Yeah, I remember distinctly, like when the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out. I can't remember if it was Scott Cawthon officially that said it, or if it was just like a main account that was following the movie. They were uploading, or maybe it was even Blumhouse themselves uploading a picture that said no spoilers. And then like I went on Twitter that night, and the Springlock scene from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie got spoiled for me, and I'm like, you bastards. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, have we got any Five Nights at Freddy's people in the chat? Any Five Nights at Freddy's fans? Has anyone been following the 10-year anniversary? I have. I was watching the Dorco Scott Cawthon interview yesterday, and that was incredible. Sorry, not yesterday, today. Yeah, incredible. I think I've done that right. Maybe it's got to be flush. There we go. That seems a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. Yeah, so when the sign came out, I didn't bother waiting for the episode to come on TVNZ Plus. I just downloaded a free VPN and watched it live on air on Australian TV. Yeah, I didn't want that spoiled for me, so I went in completely blind. In fact, if you want to see my reaction to the ending of the sign, you can go on my TikTok account. It's the same name as here on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure it's one of my pinned videos, and it's one of my more popular ones. Fair warning, if you do go and watch it, just be aware. I'm a very emotional person in that video. I cry a lot. Yeah, I suppose that's a good way to say to people, like, yeah, hey, I've got a TikTok account. I don't think I've ever really advertised that on my YouTube account. But I am a lot more consistent with posting on TikTok than I am on here at the moment, just because shorter form videos are just easier for me to produce. Yeah, so yeah, the Bluey, I don't know why people call it the Bluey finale, because it wasn't. There was one more episode after that. Granted, it should have been the finale. If it was a big half-hour special, it should have been reserved for the last episode of the season, should it not? Oh, what? We're finally on another bag. Woohoo! Whereas Mario would go, woohoo! Alright, bag number 8. I'm not going to lie, it took me an embarrassingly long time to realise that in the sign, Bucky Dunstan is played by Rove. Well, I grew up watching Rove. How could I have not recognised his voice straight away? I think it was... I was watching a clip on Facebook and he was on... Oh my goodness, what's it called? Some Australian talk show. The name escapes me at the moment, but yeah, he was going on about how he was the voice of Bucky Dunstan, and I was like, what? How did I not click? But I recently actually got a really cool Bluey toy from Kmart. It was the Scooter Time Bluey. Yeah, I know, and yeah, made fun of his drawing. That's what makes Bluey so special. Even the littlest details in a random episode come back later in the show with such a big payoff. It's just so great. Oh, have you heard about the new Bluey album that's coming out? There's a new Bluey album coming out called Rug Island. I've got the first 2 Bluey albums. That's both the original Bluey album and Dance Mode. I've got them on vinyl, and I've got Dance Mode on CD. I am yet to try and find the original Bluey album on CD, but Oh my god, as soon as I saw that post from Joff Bush saying that Rug Island was happening, I was so happy. I sent the photo to my best friend, and she wrote back to me, and she's like, "Oh my god, we need to get this for the boys." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm buying the vinyl record like straight away. The vinyl records are where it's. Oh, I've just realized. I wonder what color it's going to be because the vinyl records, the original one was blue, and dance mode was orange. So Bluey and Bingo, Bandit and Chili. Was it just the CD? If so, yeah, you should have grabbed it, man. I can't find the Bluey album anywhere here in New Zealand for CD. I see it on Amazon all the time. It's like $20 on Amazon. That's where I got the Bluey original Bluey album on vinyl. I got that on Amazon. So I can imagine, buying the CD version of it from Amazon would be good. But I really want to buy the full seasons of Bluey that Amazon has, but they're like $40 to $50 per season, and I just can't justify doing that, and then having to wait X amount of time for it to do. Short of it is that I'm just really impatient when I order things, and that's the only reason I don't like ordering things online because I'm like, oh, is it going to come? When is it here? I know the tracking's telling me 2 more days, but is it here now? I don't know. It could be. Yeah, I'm so impatient when it comes to things coming in the mail. Do, 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 do. Like, especially if it's something that you've been wanting for a long time. Like, I remember back, oh, it was probably about a year ago. Oh no, it was my last birthday, I'm pretty sure. Where I got the Thomas Wooden Railway Thomas Comes to Breakfast thing, and I had two of them coming so I could open one and keep one mint. And oh my god, the wait for that felt impossible. It felt like so long. Where's this other piece? There. So that goes. Yeah, I heard that. From what I remember reading on Twitter, it was like some model train shop. I can't remember if it was Entertainment Junction or something, where they got told by Mattel that they weren't supplying those toys anymore, or like the production line had stopped, rotating around. So, yeah, no, that's very disappointing. Did it last just as long as Thomas Wood, or did it last longer? I honestly can't tell you. Mattel reboots things too often, man. I hardly keep up with that sort of stuff anymore. It's just if I see something new in the shop, usually I'll grab it. Like, I think the most recent Thomas thing that I actually purchased was the Diecast All Engines Go Toby, which is a fantastic model, by the way. And that's something else about Wooden Railway as well. My local Toy World has only just gotten stock in. As soon as it's discontinued is when we get the stock in our Toy Worlds. How does that work, Mattel? Like, tell me, my guys. Okay, so where are we? We've stuck those bits on. Okay. 2 grey bricks. 2 grey bricks. There we go. 2 grey bricks. Yeah, like, honestly, I don't understand what Mattel's production line is like. Like, I don't see why we don't just get the same sort of stuff as Australia does. Like, maybe we haven't got a big enough market. Yeah, it's just really weird. And then I find like certain stores will get things that others won't. Like Farmers, for example, they've got those new like real baby-fied all engines go toys, like the essentially think of like the Golden Bears or My First Thomas range, but all engines go. They had that new James Knapford station, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. So yeah, I think my Toy World actually only had they had 2 Thomases. They had that figure 8 starter set, Tidmouth Sheds, and Knapford. Now, not going to lie, getting Knapford and Tidmouth Sheds would be cool because I don't have them. I don't have any of the new Wooden Railway like track or accessories or anything like that. I've only got, I think I've got 6 engines. I've got Thomas, Percy, Diesel, James, Hero, and Kevin. Yeah, those are the ones I got. And I got them on Mighty Ape like 2 years ago. So they've just taken too long to bring Thomas Wooden Railway into the stores. Like I said, it's just been discontinued and only just started appearing in New Zealand toy shops. Like, what's going on there? How are they expecting to sell a line that they've already discontinued? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Is that the right size? Yep, so that one there. One of them. 2 of them. Oh, we need 3 of these little rods. Okay. 3 rods. And 2 caps. Right. How's the music? Is the music too loud, too quiet? Can you hear me all right? I suppose this is normal stuff that streamers ask at the beginning of their streams, but I've got some Sonic the Hedgehog lo-fi music playing in the background just because it's nice chill music to build Lego to. I mean, I suppose it's kind of wrong to play Sonic music while I'm building Mario Lego, but this was saved in my favorites playlist, so I'm not complaining too much. Music is fine, perfect volume. Yeah, okay, perfect. Honestly, I haven't watched AEG in so long. I only ever really watch AEG if there's like a returnee character. It's not that I don't like AEG, it's just that it's super hard to find anywhere online. Like, TVNZ only ever has a few episodes, and I think the last 2 episodes I saw was like Thomas with a snowplow. It's like, oh, cool. The snowplow's back in AEG. It will be interesting because fairly soon, and this is something that I never thought would happen, we're going to have engines 1 through 10 in All Engines Go. Think about that. Like, we're getting Duck, Donald, and Douglas. Well, I'm assuming we're getting Douglas as well. There was a Trackmaster image released. I can't remember if it was Donald or Douglas, but I know a lot of people were complaining at the fact that he had a mole. You know, keep him away from Austin Powers. Molly, 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 Molly. Alright, we've got some kind of... Oh, that... Yes, that's satisfying. That's satisfying. Yeah, we're definitely building the chassis. I mean, obviously, this is where the wheels are going to go, isn't it? Duh. What am I talking about? Of course we're building the chassis. Two and two. Two and two. Two and two. Good. Have Henry and Edward still not spoken in All Engines Go? Are they actually referred to by name, or have they still been reduced to just those trains? Yeah, I think the last returnee episode I watched was Winston's return. And I thought that was pretty cool. Winston doesn't seem like he's too out of character from his original portrayal. Well, what does that tell you about Mattel then? They clearly don't see Edward and Henry as much. Well, I say that, but then I was shocked when Edward and Henry both got merchandise. I'm unsure if Edward has a motorized model yet, but I know Henry just got a motorized model. I've got Henry's diecast model. I don't have Edward yet, unfortunately. As I said, the most recent one I found was Toby, and before that it was Ashima and Salty. Salty's model's really cool. Yeah, I had heard that. Yeah, Hero was pretty much just a great race, Soda Cup exclusive. But like, look at Salty. He's got his weathering detail on him. Like, I don't know any other Salty merchandise that has the weathering on him. It's really cool. What version of Whiff was it? Was it the motorized one or the diecast one? Diecast. Okay, yeah. Haven't seen the diecast one yet myself. I've seen the motorized one a few times. I don't know. The desire to get the motorized engines sort of died down for me after the original, like, return, or like, once AEG started having merchandise. Like, I got most of the original stuff, but yeah, just the motorized models, they just don't seem to do it for me. And if I do ever pick them up, I'll usually just keep them in the packaging and hang them on the wall. I don't know, the diecast ones are just the superior to me. And to be honest, I honestly don't know if the Playrail All Engines Go engines are any better. Like, it's nice that they're the same size as the original Playrail engines, but I don't know, I think it's the wheels. I don't like the wheels on the new All Engines Go Playrail ones. Yeah, the talking ones. They're all over the stores at the moment. I think it's Kana, Percy, and Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not the Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. Why? I really wanted those Annie and Clarabelles. Diesel and Nia talking versions, were they from like the original wave of the talking engines? I don't ever remember seeing them in New Zealand. Oh, they're new ones. Okay. Re-releases of them. Oh, okay. Is that in like the slightly updated packaging or something? Is that what they're at? Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the cab of the engine, right? Because I'm just realizing now we're about to start building the skirt or the cowcatcher. Okay, gotcha. Right. So we're actually starting to build something resembling a train now. We've got skirts on the way. Okay, now I've done something wrong here. That's meant to go around like that. Nice and square and snug like that. Okay. Ooh, we're going to have to find another lo-fi compilation soon. No, I need more lo-fi compilation. Actually, I could just rewind the video. Yeah, I'll just rewind the video to the start. Yeah, screw it. We'll just start from the start. Okay, good old Green Hill Zone. Can't go wrong with it. So yeah, this, for those of you who don't know, this is from Super Mario 3D World. Where is it? There it is. This game right here, Super Mario 3D World. You can sort of see it on the back there. Yeah, that's what we're building. Thought there was a better picture of it, to be honest, but maybe not. Oh well. So, where are these going? Going down here, okay. You got something on Trade Me that you've been wanting. What was that? I haven't bought anything on Trade Me for a while. A wee copy of Hero of the Rails. You mean this here? Yeah, I got this on Trade Me as well. I think I got it for about 25 bucks. My sons really like playing this game. I do also have the DS version. And I love Nintendo, man. Like, Nintendo was where it's at. The games are just so fun. Like, you hear people going on about things like Dark Souls and God of War. It's like, yeah, cool. But I'm not all about gritty games. I just want to jump into a game and have fun. Like Sonic Frontiers, for example, my favorite game of all time. Just being in this large open land, running as Sonic, spin dashing through the air. Oh, it's so fun. It's so, and the music. Oh my God, the music is top notch. Okay, so we've just crossed the 1 hour mark of streaming. That's not too bad. I mean, hell, I know some streamers that have gone for like 24 hours at a time. Like a YouTuber I watch called Dorko, he does like charity events for 24 hours at a time. It's up to you, man. Like, if you want to do like a vlog style video of your time over in Australia, or if you want to do, just what you grabbed in Australia, it's up to you. Or you could do both. Why not both? One might be a bit more received well than the other, or, they might both get received well, or they both might flop. You never know. That's what I've learnt here on YouTube. However, I will say that people appreciate different, so, if you're being different, then that's the way to go. Like, I don't know, when I try and do videos on YouTube, I try to make them almost comedy reviews. Like, I try to add little skits. Like, if you want to know where I get inspiration for my videos, YouTubers are Peebs or Peanut Butter Gamer, Kadikarus, and 8-Bit Ryan. Those are like 3 of my favorite YouTubers of all time, and that's where I get a lot of my comedy from. You've heard of them? Yeah, Kadikarus is like, he reviews video games most of the time, but he's got like a really funny way of going about it. And 8-Bit Ryan is he's just a wholesome YouTuber. Actually, that's an idea. If I go into music, go to music, please. Thank you. I'm trying to find a song because I like you want to show you it if you haven't heard it already, that is. Of course I can't. Why is it that whenever you go looking for something specific, it's never in your search bar? You've got to actually go and type it in. Typing on a controller on a console is so infuriating to me sometimes. Okay, here we go. Now, will I get copyrighted if I try and play an official song of something? I don't know. Oh well, it's one of my favorite songs. I'll just play it. Oh, such a good song, man. The Panadol Rapid advert. Hell yeah, such a bop. We've got 2 people watching. Who's joined us, Damien? Oh, knocked the camera a little bit. Don't wobble around too much, camera. Mind you, I'm working on a fairly rudimentary setup here. It is like, it's my tripod sat on a kid's toolbox. On a like wooden stool. So it's quite a rudimentary setup, but it works for me. Hey, don't buffer on me while I'm singing, bro. That's not cool. It's like is it the Emperor's Groove? You threw off my groove. Are you yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have done that, eh? Imagine if, like, the Bunnings employees, right? Imagine if they'd been given, like, some sort of script to work off that would be, like, if someone just per chance happened to ask where the gnomes were or something like that, they'd have to go aisle 13 down past the flamingos. If you've hit fake grass, you've gone too far. Can you just imagine that? I mean, I did the same thing as well. I took my sons to I don't know what it is, it's the wall of all the paint colors, the little samples you get. And they took quite a few samples. I took a blue one, for Bluey. Why not? They also did a couple of the Bunnings DIY workshops as well, some of the Bluey workshops. They were really fun. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've got one of those workshop things here. Yeah, here we go. So this was something that one of my sons made in one of the Bunnings Warehouse DIY workshops. It's a Bluey kaleidoscope. I don't know how well it'll show on camera, Oh yeah, it might work. It might work. Yeah, okay, that kind of works. You know, it's just a cool little illusion trick. Yeah, pretty cool. So, you know, to preserve it, I've put that in my collection. Oh, we have someone else. Dominic Z. Hey, how are you? We're building Lego here, mate. So this is what the train looks like so far. Yeah, we're definitely building the chassis. That's the cab, and that's the front skirt. So, oh, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. This is coming together so well, and from what I can tell already, the train is probably, or the engine itself, the locomotive, is probably about the length. Let's have a look. We've got the carriage, the coach, and yeah, no, it's the locomotive itself is. Transformers X Polar Express. I mean, we can only imagine. I mean, like, can you imagine if James Farr did that? You know, he was the one that did the Transformers, the Thomas Transformers mashup. So, could get that guy to do it. It's not out of the question, I'd imagine. All right, so we've only got a few more pieces left in this bit. Yeah, so the meet and greets with Bingo, I don't think happened in my local area for the Hammer Barn stuff. That would have been cool, but I mean, they had a scavenger hunt all around Hammer Barn where you had to find different things, so that was really cool. Transformers and Knight Rider. Whoa, Knight Rider. Haven't seen that in a fair while, but really. Wonder if it was an Australian thing. Yeah, it very much could have been. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of the Bunnings in Australia got rebranded to the Hammer Barn. Like, they had the big Hammer Barn sign out front and everything. Where there was only select stores here in New Zealand that replaced the Bunnings sign with Hammer Barn. So, I mean, that would have been cool to see, but like the whole Bluey experience at Hammer Barn was something so surreal. Like, it was so fun. They made a whole month of it, like a whole month out of it in February, and it was so much fun. Me, my partner, and our kids, we all went. It was a big scavenger hunt, the workshops, yeah, so much fun. And I remember when I first got the gnomes, the original wave of gnomes, I got the last full set. There were plenty of the other gnomes, but there was only one Hecubar left, and I got it. I managed to get all of the gnomes, and they are like the prized possession of my Bluey collection. Oh yeah, no, they did a scavenger hunt at my local Bunnings. Give me a moment. I kept some of the pamphlets. I'll go and get some of the promotional stuff so I can show you. Right, so yeah. So firstly, with the Bluey workshops, the Bluey workshops had these little certificates. So when you did them, you put your name there, and you got a little sticker. You got your own little certificate, and I kept one blank so I could preserve one. And Axel was the name of my oldest son, so that's obviously his one. But the scavenger hunt was really cool. The scavenger hunt was basically you had to go around the whole Hammer Barn store, or whole Bunnings store, and find all of these characters. You had to write down what number aisle that you saw them in, and I think the prize was a Hammer Barn pin because I received that Bluey pin there. That's a sticker of it, obviously, but in my Bluey collection, I've got the actual pin. So, like, they went so overboard. I mean, not overboard. They went so hard with the Bluey collab. It was great. It really was great. But back to business. We are building a train after all, and a very nice looking train at the moment. Yeah, I was going to do like a TikTok video about the Bunnings experience, but we were just too focused on having fun. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Wait. A Transformers Bumblebee Hot Wheels. Huh. So that's Hasbro and Mattel both collaborating. That's really interesting, actually. I wouldn't have thought those two would collab together. That sounds something completely, out of the question for them. That's really interesting, actually. Okay, there we go. Really? Was that Thomas Hot Wheels truck fake? You're kidding me! I could have sworn I'd seen people reviewing that. Wow. Because, like, I've seen other versions of that monster truck, like the same body and everything that they use for Thomas. It's just not painted like Thomas. Wow, that's blown my mind, because I would go to stores asking if they had it in stock. If so, then I'm going to look and sound really, really dumb. Wow, I honestly thought that was something that was a real product. Wow, okay. All right. If it was just a prototype, then surely it would be released like. I don't know. Who knows with Mattel, man? Mattel are both one of the greatest toy companies and also one of the worst toy companies at the same time. Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, it goes back to that old track. I believe it was Turtles and Thomas on YouTube. He said that whenever we have a great show, we have crap merch. And whenever we have great merch, we have a crap show. And I stick by that. Like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not an All Engines Go hater, okay? I don't really care about All Engines Go. But, like, that's just what they have to do. If Mattel sees this as the best way to modernize Thomas and keep him relevant, then sure, go ahead. But I mean, look, the merchandise for All Engines Go is spot on perfect. I love the merchandise for it, but the show, it's not something that I actively go out of my way to watch. Let's put it that way. All right, so this is the last pieces of this bag. Just the next bag? And number 9. Okay. Oh my god, we've got 4 people now. Hello everyone. This is the most people I've had all stream. For those of you who are unaware, I haven't been on YouTube for a long time. I've mostly been uploading on TikTok. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, Dieselworks123, same here on YouTube. Yeah, let's go. 4 people in. Whoop whoop. I mean, to be honest, I really wasn't expecting anyone to join the live stream, so I'm happy either way. It's something new for me to experience, and it's really good because I get to talk with people live. I mean, it's never really been an option for me to do live streaming because, one, I've always got my kids with me. And like tonight is a very rare occasion where I don't have either of my kids. So I'm making the most of this night, man. Like, I don't have to go to bed early to wake up with them in the morning. It's just nice to be able to have a little bit of a break. Though I can't be away from my kids for very long because I'd miss them far too much. I think a big reason as to why I stopped doing YouTube as well is because for the longest time I've basically just been doing like collection update videos where, like, the All Engines Go diecast reviews that I was doing, I was reviewing them because All Engines Go was new at the time. These were new products, and I think Leo Can Video said it best. Toy reviews are just simply not doing the same. Oh yeah, they haven't got the same impacts they did back in the day on YouTube, and it's really disappointing because it's content that I really like. And that's why I try to add some, comedy and sketches into bigger videos that I do, because, if I just do a simple toy review where I'm going like, hey guys, let's unbox this. Wow, it looks cool, doesn't it? I really like it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, it just doesn't do the same sort of thing as it used to. However, I can do that sort of form of content on TikTok. Okay, we're on bag 9 now. Yeah, that's something else as well. I don't think any of my current videos have been hit with YouTube Kids, or maybe one of them has. That's why I have that massive intro that plays at the very start of my videos, like, hey you, yeah you, do you know this YouTube channel is meant for older audiences, nostalgia critics, and adult Thomas fans like I am? Like, I'm pretty sure if I didn't have that intro slapped right at the start of my videos, I would probably get hit with the YouTube Kids algorithm and branding a lot more than I do, because it doesn't seem to get to me that often. Like, maybe once or twice it's happened, and I'm very, very thankful for that. But a lot of the time, it's just I didn't know what to make videos on. Like, I'd have these big video ideas, but then would have no real way to execute them. Like, for an example, I wanted to do a video seeing if it was actually possible if a locomotive, steam or diesel, actually could travel around the world. And if it could, what modifications and what requirements would be needed for it to do so, and how long would it take. Well, I got quite into that, like even looking at maps of all the worldwide railways, seeing how many miles of track that they have. And then I've thought about doing multiple different audio stories, and I get these really good ideas, but a lot of the time I fall back on them because I'm just like, well, will people want to watch that? But that's the thing. You just got to roll with the punches. Right, I think we're building like the footplate now. This looks very footplatey to me. Like, even though it's not finished yet, this is a hefty build, man. This is hefty. Toy Mate, is that like the Australian version of Toy World? Or does Australia have Toy World altogether? I don't know. And it was heaven. Ugh. I mean, any dedicated toy store is going to be so cool to look at. Like, I'd probably get stuck in the Thomas, Lego, and Louis aisles for hours. Oh, and Sonic and Mario. Yeah, I would get stuck in so many aisles. Fully stocked with, yeah. It would have been so cool. Like Australia did have Toys for Us. I'm not wrong in saying that, am I? Because I've never been into a Toys R Us, and I really wish I could have, but it is what it is. I've seen so many like videos online of Toys R Us stores, and they just look magical. They honestly do. Wait, no, that's not right. What's going on? That's what we need. Okay, gotcha. Wait. So confused. There we go. That's the one. Huh. All right. It very much could be. I mean, I don't know much about Toys R Us other than, is it Jeffrey the Giraffe is like their mascot? Is that correct? Okay, if you could see similarities between them, then yeah, I'd imagine it would be very similar to a Toys R Us then. What am I missing here? No, that's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. So how's everyone's night going anyway? personally myself, I'm home alone in a nice warm house with the heater on. Got some nice lo-fi music, chilling, building Lego. I will not be complaining. Okay, and that goes on there. Okay. Any particular? Oh, I suppose it spins. It doesn't really matter, does it? Cool. Wonder what that's going to do. Is that going to be like the whistle or something? Who knows? You're discharged from hospital. Why was that? Are you okay? That sounds pretty serious. But yeah, no, it is starting to take shape now. I'm starting to see the resemblance of a train now. Oh, wow. Man, I'm real sorry to hear that. Man, that must be terrifying. Were you in hospital for very long? Like, was it just a day thing, an overnight thing? Whatever it was, man, I hope you're all right. Epilepsy, yeah. I've got a friend that's got epilepsy. Sonic Man 2006. Oh, someone new. Hello. 2 nights and a day. Oh, okay. So yeah, well, for anyone new here, we're building Lego Bowser. Well, no, I mean, not Lego Bowser. Lego Bowser Train. Yeah, Lego Bowser Train. That's a Lego Bowser. Although, Sonic fan, we do have Sonic lo-fi music playing in the background, so I mean, you can't complain too much, can you? Also, for anyone new, I'm not used to streaming. You've been watching me for about 6 years now. Oh, thanks, man. That's really cool. I think I've been on YouTube for like 12 years now. That's so odd to think about. I've been on YouTube for quite a while now. All because I wanted to review the Take and Play Bell. That was like the only reason I ever started this channel, is because I wanted to review the brand new Day of the Diesels Take and Play diecast Bell. And I decided for some reason to have 2.5 Men playing in the background as music. I'm like, yeah, this is a good music choice, 2.5 Men. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, Sonic Man. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on just me not being used to streaming. This is like the first like actual live stream I've ever done. So yeah, if I do accidentally mispronounce your name, I please forgive me. And I've now just realised I've placed that on the wrong part. That's meant to be up there. Thank you very much, because then these are meant to go there. Two of each of these wedge pieces. Okay. This really is starting to take shape now. This is. I love building Lego. Like I've. Hang on a minute. I'm going to move the camera temporarily. Those are all the current Mario Lego sets that I've built. There's a lot of Lego there. Like, it doesn't help that there's so many different Mario sets as well. And I've only got Mario. I don't have Luigi or Peach. It's just Mario. Just Mario. But yeah, something to know about me is when I find something new and interesting, I really go hard on it. Like I've got all the Donkey Kong sets there and an array of different other sets. And I specifically left the train till last. If you look behind the boxes there, some of the other Lego sets. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. These are the train stations for the Lego Bowser set. The original 2020 Mario. Are you talking about that one there? Yes, so I complete. Okay, hang on. I'll set us back up on the table over here. Like so. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about these. How stupid am I? These are the train stations for the Bowser train. You got a little platform here for Peach's Castle and the Mushroom Kingdom. And then we've got this one here for World Bowser, which has got a cannon on the station. Yeah, the cannon on the station, that's the start pipe for the level. Just like in Mario 3D World, you start that level by shooting out of a cannon. But this Mushroom Kingdom Peach's Castle station here, this is so cool. I have Luigi on the box as well. Yeah, he's on the side there, yeah. Is it not normally on there? I mean, I have seen the new 2024 versions of the Mario Interactive characters. I'm just really disappointed that they still use batteries. Why could they not offer a rechargeable system? Just make it USB-C rechargeable. That would be so much more convenient, would it not? Well, I think it would anyway. But I'm not going to complain too much because it's Lego building. Knight Rider's a great series, yeah. Like, when I was younger, me and my dad would always watch Knight Rider, and I mean, I never really understood Kit as a kid. Like, I obviously understood that he was a talking car, but I was like, where's his face? He's got like a mouth thing there with the lights on the front on his bumper, but where's his eyes? But that again, that was just me being a kid. So yeah, Knight Rider's cool. Do, 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 2009 James with a connected tender Trackmaster. Well, are you talking about the one that takes the D-size battery? Because if so, yeah, that's how Tomy stuff was when I was a kid. The tenders were, well, the tender is where the battery went essentially, and the tenders couldn't be detached. So yeah, that the 2009 version specifically, I don't know. I know I've got a Tomy James from 91 or 97. I've got a talking Trackmaster James from 2009, I believe. I believe it was 2009. Yeah, I have seen the Hot Wheels kit actually. Right, so we're gathering pieces here. Two of them, two of them. Two of them. One of them. One of them, and one of them. Alright. What are we building here? Footplace of some, step of some sort, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I will admit, the later Trackmaster models, they did tend to have better faces than Tomy. It's probably just nostalgia blinding me with the Tomy stuff, but I mean, yeah, it is what I grew up with, so. It's like even on Trackmaster 2, like the faces on them, they weren't too bad in my opinion. I liked the faces on the Trackmaster 2 engines. And then it goes there. Cool. Yeah, Edward, I don't know what was wrong with Edward's face. It almost seemed like the eyes were, well, the pupils, sorry, were printed way too small. Way too small. It's sort of, think of like the Trackmaster Fisher Price width. That thing had puny pupils inside of those big glasses, and it didn't look right. Mario vs. Luigi Online. No, I haven't heard of that. I haven't played any of the Mario and Luigi games personally, but I would love to play the new Switch one when that comes out. Oh, it's an online multiplayer game. Okay. Yeah, that probably explains why I don't know about it, because I don't usually play online games. The only time I ever have gone online to play games is to play Mario Kart online. That's probably the only time I've ever done it. All right, Damien, that's fine, man. Like, yeah, cheers for coming in and watching the stream with me. It's good. It was good to talk to you, mate. Not right now, thank you, mate. Sonic Man 2006. I'm very. I've already focused on building this Lego thing here, but honestly, I've got 2 kids, so my life is busy enough as it is. I barely get enough time to play my own games when I do. But thank you for the offer. I do appreciate it. Okay, that's sort of like Bowser's muscle car. Do I like action figures more than Thomas toys? Nah, Thomas toys are where it is for me. Thomas and Bluey. Um, I mean, Thomas for me, because it's what I grew up with and that's what I collect the most of. That's my main thing that I collect. I mean, I like anything with wheels, but I don't know, Thomas just captivated me as a kid. Like my kids, for example, they love cars. So that, the amount of Lightning McQueens and Maces and Sallys they've all got, man, it's out the gate sometimes. Okay. You got one there. Just like so. Oh, cool. We got a little Bowser logo. That's cool. Yeah. Trust me, man, I know the feeling. I know the feeling of losing one of your childhood toys. It's heartbreaking. It really is. Funnily enough, I still have, to this day, what I'm pretty sure is the first Thomas I ever got. And it was a wooden Thomas from, I believe, it was either the early 90s or 2000. And like most of the paint is missing from it. It's very worse for wear, but it's still all in one piece. So that's a rather special Thomas to me. Rather special Thomas. But yeah, no, it's very, yeah, it hits hard when you lose one of your childhood toys. It's funny though, because I'm at the age now where I can look back on my childhood and go, wow, back in my days, I was like, oh my god, I said the thing. Back in my day. Because, I mean, I'm 27. I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. Mind you, when I was 21, yeah, I had my firstborn son was born when I was 21. So it was literally, because his birthday's the day before mine. So pretty good 21st birthday present, if I do say so. I'm making some sort of lever here now. Ah, yes, the Tommy pullback Percy's. That was the one that came in that train set with a pullback Thomas and James as well, right? The ones that ran on Tommy track, and when you pulled them back, they had the moving eyes. Is that the correct Percy that you're talking about? I'm pretty sure that's how we're doing it. Okay, I think this is going to be the final piece. Yeah, that's 100% the funnel. That's so cool. All right, and that was all the pieces from that bag. So we're now on bag 10. How many bags we got left? Yeah, we've still got 4 more bags left to do, but I feel like this is a good enough time to finish off this stream. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours now. This was really fun. I had a good time. Yeah, it's like this is the first time I've actually done a proper live stream. It's been fun. We had a few viewers in, had some good convos. But yes, so who knows? I might start doing more live streams in the future. I do really want to get back into YouTube content. It's just more finding the time to do so in my busy life as a parent and a fully functioning adult. But I think that's going to be it for me. So, yeah, I really, really hope everyone had a good time watching. Thank you very much to those who did tune in. How do I close out a live stream? I don't know what to say. I suppose I just do what I do in my normal YouTube videos, don't I? If you did like the live stream and want to see more content for me, maybe I can come back later on and finish this. You made it. Oh, mate, I'm literally just about to finish the stream, unfortunately. I've been live streaming for about 2 hours now, or nearly 2 hours. But yeah, so I'm gonna be... I'll probably end up finishing the rest of the build off camera, and then I will do another video showing off the full thing. How about that? That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. But anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching the live stream. If you did enjoy, please hit the follow button. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content, because I do want to start producing more content. So, yeah, this is all the progress we made on the Bowser train so far. It's really coming along. I can see the shape of the engine forming. But this is Dieselworks123 signing off. Thank you very much, everybody.